All right, y'all. I'm back, though I never left, with truth from the divine, from the depths of the heavens and the burdens of hell's climb. So I'm here with a general reading. We'll be tapping into past, present, and or future energy. So only take what resonates and leave what does not for those it is meant for. All right. And if you're wanting a personal reading after viewing these messages, the link is in my bio to do so. All right. So to start off with, y'all may be seeing like double digits, okay, master numbers. A lot of you could be mastering certain things right now, or you're in motion with mastering things right now. Okay, you could be seeing master number 11, 22, 33, 44. Okay, you could be seeing the double digits 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Okay? Just know that if not now, you may after viewing these messages. 0101, you could be seeing that angel number. Some of you are headed towards a new journey, a new adventure, new venture. Okay? This could be a solo dolo mission. You could just be really focusing on self or reinventing self. So only take that if that resonates. All right? I shuffled the deck. My deck here, we have 528 hertz, relaxed frequency, activate self-healing, and positive transformation. So you could be taking this, new approach with healing, self-love, trying to personally grow and develop. All right? Some of you are needing to listen to this frequency, 528 hertz, okay? Higher perspective reading. Hashtag, you need to see it from a new perspective. So there could be something that you're needing to look at differently, and your guides are trying to get you to, you could be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, and your guides are wanting you to tap in. You could book. This is a reading that I offer, the higher perspective reading. So if you feel guided to or called to, book for that service, all right? You could be seeing 222. This is about balance, unity, partnership as well. It could be partnership with your guides, with the divine. All right. Taking donations. Thank you for the support. Ashe. We have energy reading. Hashtag chakra healing 234. If you're seeing that, that is your nudge. That is your confirmation. Your guides want you to tap into energy, some energy healing. And I offer an energy reading. So if you're interested in wanting to bring back balance to your energy body, book for this service. All right. Bible Path app. Somebody may have the Bible Path app, or this is like 33. You could be 33, or seeing the number 33, or Christ consciousness is significant. You're trying to expand your awareness to open up to seeing and living life with a higher perspective. All right. February is significant. So make sure you reach out if this is resonating with you, if you're feeling inclined, guided to, or you're getting the nudge, reach out, because you didn't make it to these messages for no reason. All right. So there's something that you need to see from a new perspective. And then some energy healing is needing to be done. Some energy balancing. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so somebody could be in the military or was 345, that this is going to, messages in here will resonate with you, or this is already resonating, or your guides are saying, hey, yeah, we're speaking to you. She's talking about you. Reach out for these services. All right. So, and I do want to thank you in advance. If you are someone that has donated or is donating or plans to donate, thank you very much. As you pour into me while I'm pouring into you, it is reciprocated energy. So the more that I pour out and you pour back, the more I'm able to continue pouring into you. Make sense? So I want to thank you in advance so we can keep this in motion. All right. So what else do we have? Spirit guides for this general reading, please. It is vital that you align your chakras at this time. 0440, okay? And 444. If you're seeing those numbers, that's confirmation. This is for you. Book an energy reading. So this is the second time we got this now. Hashtag book an energy reading. 456. If you're seeing those few angel numbers that I just called out, that is your confirmation. Your guides want you to reach out for this energy healing, balancing, okay? This energy reading. All right? All right. What else do we have, please? And a side note, Spirit wants me to kind of, because with this card being placed on top of this higher perspective reading as well, aligning your chakras and opening them, unblocking them, is what's going to help you to be able to see things from a higher perspective and to lead a life, okay, to be more decisive and discerning with your decision making, your choices, your actions, everything. And so realigning, bringing your restoration back to your energy body is what's going to help open and activate these doors for you. So you have to, this is where you need to start at. All right. Thank you, Spirit. My spiny senses are going. So please, if you do feel guided, don't hold back. It's ultimately for your highest good, truly. I've done the work and I am living proof of it. All right. Thank you. What you need to know. So I'll pull that deck out. There's something you need to know. 444 again. All right. You are divinely protected. You're being divinely guided too. So if you're feeling that nudge to tap in, to take this step forward or the next level, next chapter, to make a change, whatever the case may be, you're being divinely guided to do so. This isn't just you in your head or you in your feels or none of that. You are being guided by the divine. Look, we got 345 again. So this is redundant here. But steps, levels, counting. This is moving up. Okay, you ascending. We have Mark 7:24. All right. November, the month of November is significant, or 11 months from now is significant. Hold on. All right. Some of you could be seeing 1212. All right. That's confirmation for you. We have Mr. Know-It-All. Hashtag is that so? Okay. This is something that you need to know, maybe about somebody that you have in your energy currently. Somebody that could be very materialistic. They have a lack of communication. Very aggressive. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's something that you need to know. This could be affecting your energy body drastically. You could be feeling all out of sorts. Perhaps you even think this is like true love and it's really not. Maybe it's just something that you're used to because of, you know, maybe the way you were raised or grew up, or, you know, you've grown accustomed to maybe aggression or individuals that have a lack of communication. Maybe this is something that you've grown accustomed to and it's just almost like as if it's the norm, okay? But it's not. It actually is disturbing your energy, okay? All right. You could be wanting some TLC. Somebody's fighting addictions. Hashtag, it's a tough job. If they were meant to be saved, the Most High would see to it. Okay? It could be somebody you're dealing with that's already married, or somebody trying to be in your energy that is already married. This could be in spirit or just in the physical. Somebody that's actually already married. All right. What else do we have? What do they need to know? There's sexual traumas here. Someone is afraid to break your heart. Maybe somebody or this could be you, or you may have these traumas, or somebody else. Somebody's afraid to break your heart. Okay? Or somebody that has these traumas has, like, they're fighting addictions right now, and they're afraid to break your heart. That's for some. Following toxic parents' footsteps. Okay? That could be why this individual has a lack of communication, or they're very aggressive. I heard that this individual may be very stubborn. They're not open to hearing anybody's point of view, anybody else's point of view. Come catch this vibe. Come catch this vibe. That song, I love that song. Samantha. Somebody's name could be Samantha. But I think that's the girl's name who sings that song. They are compatible with who you are now. Hashtag who will you be later is irrelevant yet. Okay, there could be, you could be in the same energy of, perhaps you are in, people get brought into our lives, platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter, to show us something. And we're just reflections of each other. So you could be at this point in your life where you are still living out the toxicity that, you adopted, or that you were conditioned with from your parents or those that raised you, right? And so you could be dealing with somebody who is vibrating at the same level. You could be wanting to get up out of that energy with this, this leveling up, wanting to level up, wanting to see things from a higher perspective, wanting to, heal or balance out your energy to have harmony, to bring harmony back, internal harmony and external harmony, okay? And so right now, they could be teaching you something, but you have to figure out what it is that they are reflecting back to you in order for you to move past this energy, to expand, okay? They have no respect for you. Hashtag low-key hater. Hashtag leave the situation. And this is energy, this is collective energy, okay? Just a general energy. This does not mean this is the same for the very one person that you could be thinking about right now. This is everybody that's tapping into these messages. This is what you need to know about the individual that you have in your energy, okay? But you have somebody that has no respect for you. They're a low-key hater. You need to leave the situation, okay? Yeah, we have emotional manipulation. They could be emotionally manipulating you. You are one of a kind. You are one of love. You are love. You are an expression of love. 1155. You could be seeing that angel number. That's confirmation. That's for you. I actually saw 1155 before starting this recording. Okay? They are in your life to teach you something. Hashtag pay attention. Like I was saying, whoever is matching your energy at this time, even if you're ready to evolve, to personally grow and develop, the individual that you have in your life currently, they are there to teach you something. And when you're ready to, when you're open to and willing to learn whatever it is, that is how you outgrow the situation. That is how you evolve, expand, and move on to the next chapter. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And when it comes to addictions, fighting addictions, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like drugs. It could be sexual addictions, and with this sexual trauma, okay? They could have sexual addictions due to the sexual trauma that they experienced. It could be with food. It could be with money. We got very materialistic. It could be with, just low vibrational or negative or oppositional energies when it comes to self, okay? Or when it comes to others. So you place it where it fits. Meet me at the altar. Hashtag let's get married. It could be, confirmation with the horn. You could be addicted to love. This individual could be, throat chakra. This individual could be addicted to love. All right? Wanting this, some type of connection, this deep, intimate connection, okay? And it could be due to the sexual traumas that they've experienced. And like I said, you could mirror this where you've had sexual traumas as well, okay? Only take it if it resonates. They are trying to draw in on your energy. Hashtag protect yourself energetically. And this will make sense why you're needing to make sure you tap in on this energy healing, this energy reading, to see what energies you need to put guards up on, which you need to grow, to expand, to open, to unblock, whatever the case may be, and then protect that energy. Somebody has distorted beliefs. A Miss Know-It-All. Hashtag yeah, okay. The love is not real. It's an illusion, sadly. Okay? All right. Somebody has sibling wounds. 1441. Look up that angel number if this is resonating. We have pessimistic mentality. So you could struggle with this pessimistic mentality. Maybe this individual you have in your energy does as well. Maybe this is something you're trying to get up out of or wanting to, or this is, you know, you're being enlightened by this, that's what's going on right now and why your situation may be the way that it is, or your circumstances are the way that they are because of this, tending to see the worst aspect of things or believe that the worst will happen. All right. Yeah. So that could be somebody's mentality. That could be yours. And this individual is reflecting that back to you. So you have to get yourself up out of that energy to be able to move forward, move past it, move around it, okay, through it. Somebody has skin issues. Yeah, we have victimized, inflicted by others. And that goes with the sexual traumas, okay? So this victimization, this pessimistic mentality, you know, due to these traumas, and this energy healing, energy balancing, opening, unblocking, unlocking, okay, will help you to navigate through these traumas, okay? Somebody's wanting equal partnership. Anything else, Spirit? What do we need to know, please? What do we need to know? Abuse of power. Somebody's abusing their power. For some of you, you have somebody, this energy that is a Mr. Know-It-All, that's very aggressive, maybe have some distorted beliefs or whatever. It could be their negativity that they're projecting onto you, okay? Some individuals are taking advantage of the fact that you have sexual traumas, or that, you know, you're trying to do better for yourself, and somebody is abusing their power. All right. Lack of communication. They could be manipulative with their communication, with their words. Somebody could be hashtag, okay? All right. What else do we have, Spirit? Before we move on, anything else? They tried to set up a child of the divine. Hashtag uh-oh. Hashtag bad decision. We have restraining order. All jokes aside. All right. Somebody's very insecure. And this is somebody that is afraid of change. Hashtag fears. You may have gotten a restraining order on someone, or you're going to need to. They've tried to do something, or this is in the spirit. Okay. If this is not in the physical, this is in the spirit. Did you see the screen just like freeze for a second? But yeah, somebody is afraid of change. Troubled past. Time to heal from it. All right. So if that's you, or it could be them. All right. Thank you. So this is what you needed to know about them. But it's time to move past these energies. You could be in the business of healing, evolving. All right. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, you could be in this energy of wanting to do better, to have better, you know, to just leave the past behind you, or you're starting to realize that you're holding on to certain things that are from the past that are not truly serving you. They are literally holding you back and causing more strife than anything. All right. This individual could be easily triggered. Okay. This person is dangerous. Hashtag walk away. You're wanting to step into this high vibrational energy. Like I said, 1919. If you see that angel number, know that's confirmation for you. Okay? Yeah, you could be very intellectual. And that's why this individual is, you know, if you are an empath, or say, you know, you're really soft-hearted, or you believe in love, or you exude love energy, and this individual could be emotionally manipulating you because of that, right? But you're very intellectual, but you're soft-hearted. And so they abuse their power by, emotionally manipulating, getting you where you're weakest. Okay? Somebody could be very political. All right? Or you have a soulmate that could be a politician. Okay? It's true love. Okay? Somebody has father wounds. They're in the student seat, not the teacher seat. Hashtag sit back down. This Mr. Know-It-All. Somebody has multiple personalities. I will go anywhere with you, but I also despise you at the same time. Like, that's weird energy, okay? That's weird energy. Now, if you're clinically diagnosed with this, then that's one thing. But if you are you don't care and you abuse that, okay, to manipulate individuals to get what you want, etc., like, that's an abuse of power, and you're still going to, that's like breaking divine or universal law and code, okay? Especially if you are aware of this. That's a no-no, all right? And then we have Mark 7:24, and this is about the faith of a Gentile woman, okay? So go and read that if you feel guided to, but I'll read it for you real quick. Then Jesus left Galilee, and went north to the region of Tyre. I don't know how to say that. He didn't want anyone to know which house he was staying in, but he couldn't keep it a secret. Right away, a woman who had heard about him came and fell at his feet. Her little girl was possessed by an evil spirit, and she begged him to cast out the demon from her daughter. Since she was a Gentile born in Syrian Phoenicia? Phoenicia? I'm not certain, guys. Jesus told her, "First, I should feed the children, my own family, the Jews. It isn't right to take food from the children and throw it to the dogs." She replied, "That's true, Lord, but even the dogs under the table are allowed to eat the scraps from the children's plates." 22:11. "Good answer," he said. "Now go home, for the demon has left your daughter." And when she arrived home, she found her little girl lying quietly in bed, and the demon was gone. Okay, so I don't know how that may resonate for you. Just take it if it does. Yeah, I got goosebumps, but take that however you see. 22:33. All right. All right. What else do we have for this general reading? Spirit guides. Yeah, make sure you're looking up these angel numbers as well, because there's also messages within those. And whatever ones resonate with you the most, or that are standing out to you the most, or that you end up coming across, you're being guided to look into it, to look into what it means. Or if you want, if there's an angel number, that's a service that I offer. If you have an angel number that's constantly showing up, showing itself to you, and you don't really know what it's meaning, I offer angel number readings as well, so we can see what the divine is trying to relay to you. Okay, so you can look at that, find that service on my website as well. We have Instagram. Something is significant about Instagram. Something is significant about Etsy. If you have a small business, you might want to, we have 999. You might want to start promoting certain things on Instagram, okay? Or you're going to start seeing more sales, or whatever the case may be, by promoting this on Instagram. That's for somebody. Call your power back. I told you, you're an empath, okay? That is why it is so easy for them to emotionally manipulate you, okay? Call your power back. I call all of my energy and all of my power back to me. Cleansed, cleared, and purified by divine white light. I call all of my energy and all of my power back to me now. And so it is. Ashe. Dare to dream? Hashtag movie. So this is actually, I don't think it was a Lifetime movie. I'm not certain, but I was able to catch it on Netflix before Netflix took it off. 2442. Dare to dream? Wow. That movie may resonate with you if you feel guided to. go find that movie and watch it. Look up angel number 2442 as well if this is resonating. Yeah. And you could be seeing 999. Now this also, 999 gives endings, closing out of, ending certain or specific cycles, and it could be with this type of energy. So again, remember, we're reading past, present, and future energies, so you have to place it where you are at on your current timeline. You could have already released these type of energies and found out, this is your confirmation, like, you know, this individual was a reflection of you. You had to fight your way out of that and elevate by facing yourself, you know, allowing the mirror to be put up, and then you doing the inner work that you needed to do. Some of you, you're in the thick of it right now. Some of you are moving into that energy. Okay? Just place it where it fits. 2552. Look up that angel number. I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning. The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate. What's the rest? Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. Alright, Ashe. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Live your life with arms wide open. Something, something. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Hey. Okay. I break traditions. So this could be your energy. Dare to dream. All right. You are unwritten. You are undefined. Okay. Wow. Hold on. Okay. So, and this is very beautiful energy. Okay. If you feel like this is you, you need to embrace this energy. Some of you already have, you already are, or you're about to. Dare to dream. All right. No more allowing anybody to emotionally manipulate you, because being an empath is actually a gift. That's an abuse of power. Okay. For somebody that they are emotionally manipulating you because they know that you're an empath. Goodness. People. Ease on down the road. Okay. In a truck. Okay. Somebody could have a truck, or, you know, whoever you have in your energy at this time could, you know, that they're referring to could be somebody that drives a truck. But I'm getting for somebody, you're about to go ease on down the road. Okay. In a nice truck. Okay. Ashe, claim that. Ease on down the road. Yeah, throat chakra. What else do we have? Spirit guides. All right, I'm being guided to go to the next deck. 303. You could be seeing that angel number. That's confirmation for you. Okay. Somebody could be 37. December is significant for somebody. We have Psalm 110:4 in 1 year. We have winter. Maybe next winter. Something is significant about next winter for somebody. Ease on down the road. All right, let's see. 110. The Lord has taken an oath and will not break his vow. You are a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. Ashe. Ashe. All right, so something is significant about 1 year, winter time. Okay. So maybe next winter something's going to take place for somebody. Somebody could be 38. Or even this winter for some, depending on where you are at on your timeline. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have 7th commandment. Thou shalt not commit adultery. All right. Somebody could be religious. And breaking the religious commandments. What else do we have, please? Take a pregnancy test. Hashtag it's negative. You could be concerned about being pregnant, okay? This could be you. Perhaps you stepped out and thought you were pregnant. We have pasta, tall buildings, and lights. Something about Italy or somebody is Italian. My spiny senses are going. What else? Thank you. Somebody has tattoos. You can have a tattoo of your zodiac sign. Somebody could be 31. Okay? Or in your 20s. And we have 6 years. Somebody could be... Alright, somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be... Yeah, Virgo. Where's the love? People killing, people dying, children hurting, children crying. Can you practice what you preach, or do you turn the other cheek? Ooh, bless me. Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. 'Cause people got me questioning, where is the love? Yeah, that could be your energy. We have Sacred Light Oracle. I'll pull that out. And then Sting Like a Bee. So you may resonate with this song. You may feel like that. Where is the love? So let me get this deck and see what Spirit has for us. Sting Like a Bee. That could be your energy. Bars. Where is the love, the love, the love? Yeah, you could feel like just surrounded by just all types of toxicity, negativity. It's just people, you know, just... And if you're an empath too, like this hits real hard. 3311. I got that angel number yesterday as well. And the wind is picking up right now. So this may really resonate with you. All right, what do we have, please? Spirit guides. What would you like us to know? Thank you. Energy medicine. Look, I'm telling you, that energy... healing, balancing, it is real. Like, it could be a lot of you here that's needing to balance out these chakras, to unblock, open up, and or protect these chakras. Okay, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, deep rest. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, so I'm going to read from the deck. Read from the book. Look, we have Spear of Light. Empathetic. Yeah, empathetic qualities, okay. Animal wisdom, healing hands. I'm getting Reiki energy as well. Somebody could be a Reiki healer, energy healer. Somebody could be 29. Something about the 14th is significant. But you are an empath. 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is why people have abused their power and abused your ability to hold such empathy. Okay? They literally are abusing that. Wow. Energy medicine is often used to describe healing actions of light-based energy, the direction of flow of Kundalini, and the interaction of living light energy with the human body. All forms of energy medicine, including homeopathic, Reiki, like I said, Tantra, and yoga, fall under methods of spiritual and energetic practice. Unbound by time and space, energy medicine can address any issue from any time in your life that requires balanced intervention. A transitive sound bath of song that resonates with your current state of being integrates any energetic practice you choose to implement on your mind, body, and soul. The Golden Ascension Goddess, Master Paravati, asks that you relax and fall into your creative and sensual self, which was born from the sacred fire. Deep rest can be found when you surrender your energy to mountainous places, the birthplace of Parvati. I think I'm saying that right. Her divine energy medicine can adjust any imperfect vibrations surrounding sensuality, your home life, and feminine imbalance combined with your conscious action. Parvati, excuse me if I really don't know how to say it, but Parvati's divine strength and power is clearly demonstrated as her golden resonance flows between all connections of life in balanced power. This divine manifestation of the divine feminine brings fertile energy that will nurture any seeds you have planted. Celestial sounds combined with divine devotion will produce fertile gardens for you to plant seeds for any outcome your heart desires. Give them time to grow with positive energy medicine. All right, you are a living being of divine expression. Radiate your magnificence. Okay, so the sacred crystal is Creedite, Creedite, and the affirmation, I share my sacred self with divine love. I resonate in harmony. Okay, so I'm telling you, this energy, or you don't necessarily have to come to me if you don't feel comfortable with it or whatever. I hope that I make you feel comfortable enough to be able and open to come to me to receive this energy balancing. But you seek it out, and this is the guidance. This is what you're being guided to do by the divine. Okay, it's not some, I don't know. That's all I can say is that you're being divinely guided to work on these energy centers, these energy points, to bring balance to your energetic body. Okay? Because when you do that internally, then externally things shift and change. 3838 as well. Okay? Sting like a bee. Yeah. All right, thank you. Okay. And let's move on, see what we have next. What else would you like us to know for this general reading, Spirit guides? We have 1144, hashtag mastered creation, mastered discipline. All right. Some of you have done this, or some of you are working on doing this. Okay. Mastering, and that's that sensual energy, tapping into creating self. Okay. I just heard having more love and respect for self and for what you will or will not allow in your energy, and being disciplined in doing so. Okay. Check out that podcast. There might be a podcast that you're interested in checking out. All right. Or you're creating something. I feel some of you, you're reinventing self. All right. And holding a lot more space, care, compassion, and love for self. We have 777. It's spiritual. So you could be seeing 777. What else, please? Multiple scars. This could be you, or this could be somebody that you have in your energy, but I feel like this could be for you. If you feel like you were the outcast growing up, if you feel like you've experienced so much and it almost seems like not many people around you have experienced what, even, we all experience things, but you can always tell to an extent, just by, if you can read energy, or, if it just depends on how you communicate, how you interact with individuals, but you should, for the most part, be able to tell. All right, but we have multiple scars here. This could be you. And due to certain things that you needed to discipline yourself with, okay, like whatever has caused you these scars, you had to learn discipline, or you're needing to, or about to learn how to discipline yourself. Because the scars are definitely, like, we want to acknowledge that they're there, but we don't want them we don't want to allow them to dictate or control the way we project or the way that we show up in the world, okay? And the spiritual, the spiritual side of things, aspect, as we are, spiritual, just living in this this human flesh, okay? It's like you have to, this is a route, an avenue, a way, a path to bring balance, to restore balance after everything that you've experienced. This is a more of a holistic approach, but it's vital when you understand that we're spiritual beings living a human experience. So you cannot neglect or ignore the spiritual aspect of ourselves because of, and then focus solely on everything in this here physical experience, how it has impacted us negatively. We can't solely focus on that. That is of the earth. And while it doesn't take away from its effects and the damage that it's done, when you can tap in on the other half of us, the other, aspect of us, it'll shed light on certain things to allow us to heal at a deeper level, to where we no longer are allowing these wounds, these traumas, these scars to run and dictate and control the way we live our lives, the way we think, the way we feel, how we act, etc. Okay? Makes sense? Picking up what I'm putting down? All right. Hold on. All right. So then we received co-parenting. Okay? I don't know if you're mastering discipline when it comes to co-parenting, maybe with your children, when it comes to being disciplined with self and having authentic and strong co-parenting. Or you could have been somebody that received, like, you have multiple scars from trying to co-parent with someone. Somebody could be 43, 46. Don't have to be. We have affirmations, so I'll pull out some affirmations you'll want to speak. 4400. It was 4400. What else do we have, please? We have piano. Somebody could play the piano. Okay. I heard somebody writes music. Grammarly.com, I don't know, that may be significant for somebody. That might be something like if you're working on something, you're creating something, and you may need to check out that. Or some of you may be interested in learning how to play the piano, or maybe you do play the piano. All right. I saw 440 and then 4444. You could be seeing those angel numbers. All right, that's for you. Somebody's a law official. We have black. We have Amazon. Somebody could be an Amazon employee, or we have hashtag wish list or something about Amazon. Maybe you have a piano sitting in your Amazon account. Okay. I do have an Amazon wish list for those that would like to gift me. Thank you in advance. All right, anything else before we move on? 222. So, and I believe, yeah, we got that at the beginning, 222. 444, release negative energy. So 444 hertz. You might want to listen to this frequency to help with releasing negative energy. I will suggest 4545. Somebody could be 45, or look up that angel number. All right. Or while you're making these adjustments, these shifts and these changes, you want to make sure that you are releasing negative energy, any energy that's being projected towards you, okay, for any oppositional reason, you know, others outside of yourself, in spirit or in the flesh, okay? But you want to be specific, release negative energy when you search up this frequency, okay? All right, hold on. All right, so I grabbed the affirmations deck. Oh, okay. Higher perspective. Okay, you're needing to be willing and open to seeing things from a higher perspective. You have to be able to get out of your comfort zone to make this happen. Okay, you have to be willing to and accepting, okay, the truth of what is, the reality of what is, okay? And we had that higher perspective reading. So if you're feeling guided, if you feel like, you know, things, you're feeling stunted or blocked, your guides are either one telling you need to book for this energy balancing, energy healing reading, okay? Or book for this higher perspective reading, so that way they can relay to you what it is, so that we could bring you to the type of awareness that you need to be at in order to move forward, in order to help you get unstuck, to get unblocked from whatever it is that you are experiencing currently, okay? Every day is a miracle. So these are affirmations. You want to affirm, I see things from a higher perspective. I am willing to see things from a higher perspective. You can affirm that. But I see things from a higher perspective. All right? You're starting to teach by reprogramming the subconscious mind to tell the universe, the divine, the Most High God, okay, Father God, that you are open to seeing things from a higher perspective, that you are willing to receive the truth of what it is, okay? If you want to see change, if you are adamant about growing, evolving, expanding, okay, and getting out of the type of energy that is not pleasing in any way, shape, or form. But affirm, every day is a miracle. Somebody is an inspiration, okay? I am an inspiration, because you are. And everything that you've experienced in your life thus far, you have a story. And your story is going to inspire so many different people on so many different levels. All right? Affirm, I have the courage and confidence to achieve my goals with work or with anything, okay? Whatever it may be. 4848. Angel number. If you see that, or you're continuously seeing the number 48, maybe you are 48, that is for you. Affirm, I stopped sleeping on myself. I'm done sleeping on myself. Stop playing it small. Stop playing little. Stop going for the things that allow you to remain in your comfort zone. It's time to make bigger, bolder, like choices, taking action, all right, with confidence. May all negative energy be transmuted into light, because you're going to receive a lot of projected negative projections whenever you're trying to elevate, whenever you're trying to grow, expand, and especially if those around you aren't on that same frequency or not trying to be about that life. Their projections with words unsaid and actions undone, their energetic projections can delay you, demotivate you, just do some type of harm energetically, okay? And they need to keep that. And they need to do something. They need to go heal. They need to go work on themselves. But that does not mean you're going to be some dumping grounds for the fact that they don't appreciate, approve. They don't have to approve the message, okay? This is your life that you are living, and how you want to lead it, how you would like. If you want to change today, you can change today. It doesn't matter about what anybody else has to say. Bars, okay? And these individuals are projecting negatively because they're no longer going to compensate, or you're no longer going to compensate, like by giving them your energy or staying at the vibration that they are at, okay? They don't like that. They want you to stay there. And for some other energies that are wearing masks around you, portraying like they care about your evolution, you growing, they're wanting some of what they're wanting some of your compensation, okay? Your rewards and the good things that are coming into your life are about to. They're wanting part of that. But they're wearing a mask. They're not authentic. They've not been doing the work. Their intentions are not set to do the work. Like, their intentions aren't even set to do this. So it's like they're just riding the wave, wearing this mask, thinking that they're going to eat off your plate too. And that's not the case. They need to do the work themselves. But you are an inspiration. And so these individuals might want to cling on to you. They might, but low key, they're a hater and they're projecting negatively. They could be smiling in your face while at the same time trying to take your place, okay? But we have all negativity works for me. When you can transmute this energy into power, into something that serves you and works for you and your highest good, and then also you're able to influence others, yeah, that works for you. Hashtag transformation. Hashtag pressure to purpose. And hashtag lessons to blessings, okay? Ashe. Affirm. Another person's opinion holds no weight. See? Because a lot of people will project onto you when they don't approve of the message, when you're no longer serving them and their needs. They don't want to see, they don't want to hear, they don't want to know about what you got going on, what you're trying to achieve. While internally, you feel amazing and great and proud, as you should. And then here comes negative Nancy's and naysaying, haters. But we're not listening to that. We don't care about that. Affirm, I trust my gut. You need to trust your gut more. I trust my gut. And affirm, I never give up on me. Never give up on you. Okay? So say these affirmations when you receive these messages, okay? Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and these individuals that are trying to block you, hold you back, keep you from doing, bringing balance back to your life, even just with their opinion, okay? There are consequences for that because there's a universal law about free will, okay? It's free will. People are able to make that's for everybody. You're able to do, whatever you feel like you want to do. Now, whether it's on the good side or the bad side of things, that's up to the divine. All right. If it's with negative intention, then you already know there's consequences with that. But there's consequences for everything, good and bad. So where you may be on the good side of the spectrum, these individuals that are projecting onto you or trying to do you harm or negatively impact you or, keep you from moving forward, if you are being divinely guided to move forward, to grow and expand, these individuals are interfering with the divine plan because you are here to wake up. Confirmation on my phone. You are here to be woken up because there's something, a mission, an assignment, a purpose that you are to live out in this lifetime. And for these individuals that are trying to block you, to delay you, to keep you from it, there are consequences, okay? This could be family for some of you. It could be lovers as well. And then I got Virgo energy again, Taurus energy, Cancer energy, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. We have new furniture. 1133, hashtag mastered femininity. Some of you could have done this. You've been going through a lot of different situations, and you know, a lot has been placed on your path to assist you. Confirmation on my phone. To assist you with bringing back that feminine energy. Some of you could have shut that energy down and out and have been in your masculine energy. Okay? Leading with that. But if you have not already been working on this is what you are currently working on or what you're headed towards working on. And you have to get all the debris out the way. We have April, and the color purple is significant. 543. Third commandment. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Okay? Gemini is significant. Somebody could be mocking the Most High. Cursing the Most High. And maybe this is like, you know, your difference or the way, if you are on a spiritual journey, it's like individuals may think that you're serving a different God, okay? But it's our Creator, the Most High, the one that has created all things. And you know, when you or they aren't looking at it from a higher perspective because they're unaware or they have a lack of awareness, but because they choose to stay in their comfort zone and not look into, you know, the unknown or be open to sitting in the student seat to learn instead of just following the line, right? It's like the ignorance is beyond ignorant, all right? But because they don't know, that doesn't make them right. It doesn't make them wrong, but you know, with the ignorance. But if they're blatantly just like coming after you and accusing you of, you know, trying to go, because some of you could be religious, you know, coming from religion and you're stepping on a spiritual path. That could be for some of you. And so you have maybe family or lovers that are in opposition. Yeah, my spidey senses are going. That are in opposition to this. And they think maybe you're serving the devil or, you know, but it is the Most High Father God that you are serving, that you are working for, that you are speaking with to, you know, and that's guiding and leading you. All right. All right. We have the Divine Celestial Tarot. So yeah, and that's crazy. Something significant about soda. Maybe you like soda or this individual does. If you are stepping on a spiritual path, I would highly suggest, if you are somebody that drinks soda like it's water, to start like limiting yourself with the soda, because that sugar intake, it blocks your sight, your third eye, and you want to, while being on a spiritual journey, a spiritual path of enlightenment, you're going to want to decalcify, all right, that third eye, that pineal gland, all right? Somebody could be heavy-footed. Somebody may love the color purple. Somebody could be 28 or born in 82. Yeah. But it's like these individuals are very ignorant to the truth, and they are unwilling to open their eye to seeing the truth, to truly tapping in, even questioning the divine, the God that they serve, to see if this is in fact it or that. Like, they're not willing to go and see because this Mr. Know-it-all, Miss Know-it-all, that's their energy. We got 444 again. You are divinely protected and divinely guided. Somebody could be 59. This could be somebody in your family or something about the number 59. But you're making a lot of changes to grow. Confirmation with the horn, to grow, to expand, to evolve. And these individuals just don't get it. They don't get it. All right? It's their beliefs, and they don't respect free will for you to be able to believe what you want to believe. We are all connected. Like I said, the Creator created all things, all of us. And these individuals don't get to choose what they see as, you know, right or wrong. They don't get to they're not the judge. So, hold on. All right, so when I paused the video, I heard that these individuals are literally trying to play God in your life. These could be, and like I said, you could come from a religious background, or maybe that's what you grew up with, Catholic or Christianity, okay? And these individuals, because this is Christianity or Catholic, whatever, this is all that they know. And so because of the fact that it's something different than what they know, they perceive it as wrong. They perceive it as the devil's work, or whatever the case may be, because it's something different. Okay, you're deciding to step on a different path, and this is a path of light. I mean, yes, you have to walk through the shadows to get to the light, but that doesn't make you demonic or doing the devil's work. You're doing deep inner work that these individuals refuse to see. It's even in the Bible. It's the work that you need to do internally in order to bring yourself back to this totality, this consciousness, okay? Like the Christ consciousness. And these individuals are trying to, we got connection, Two of Cups, okay? You are connected to the divine. This is not you connected to the dark aspects of, the heaven and hell, or heaven and earth, or whatever, dark and light. You are connected to the light, and you're connecting to the light, right? So it doesn't matter what their opinion is and what they have to say about it. You are, and your intentions are of light. And so there's nothing can change that, okay? And these individuals are messing with free will, for the free will for you to connect to the divine in the way that you feel called to, the way that you're being guided to. And that's none of their concern. It doesn't matter if things are, unconventional to them. That has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with their walk. Everybody has their own individual walk, and it's been crafted and designed specifically from the divine, from source, the universe, God itself, okay? So they are not a judge of God, all right? So we're not listening to those individuals' opinions. You are playing God, and you're playing a very dangerous game. All right, these individuals, Mr. or Mrs. Know-It-All, may have this God complex, okay? Then I was also hearing with 1133 confirmation, some of you are actually mastering, so we have the femininity, okay, the feminine aspect. We all have masculinity and femininity, so it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but mastering the feminine aspect of self, of creation. But you're also mastering communication, okay? You're mastering taking on the challenges and the hurdles when it comes to growth, communicating and expressing yourself. Some of you are mastering this. You either have been, you are, or you're about to be able to express yourself and speak up. We have Queen of Coins, all right? This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could resonate with this energy. You could be a mother, okay? You could be very abundant, okay? As far as, like, you could be very luxurious, or you like the finer things in life, okay? But yeah, so you could be, I have my lapis lazuli, okay? The throat chakra stone here, so that's a synchronicity there, okay? So your throat chakra is significant. And I was just talking about my throat chakra, okay? 10 of Wands. We have 10-10 here. You're going from the 10 of Wands, from all of this betrayal, all these burdens, to 10 of Coins, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, where there's wealth, abundance, generational wealth. It's like you were the one, the oddball out, the black sheep, the black duck, okay? Just the different one, the one that took a different route. And this is leading you, by you managing to release all of these burdens, it's taking you to the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Pentacles, okay? 432. And I feel like it's because of the fact that your heart is open to receiving, your heart is open to even mending, from all of these these wands, okay? And the heart space is it's a direct connection to source, our creator. We were created from love. And when you are vibrating at that same frequency, out of that same frequency, you have a very strong connection with the divine, with the creator itself, okay? And so we have legacy here. We have luxury, accomplishment, legacy. All right. And that's what you're doing here. There are some individuals in your life that see this and they know that, and they're very envious and very jealous. So they're doing anything possible to manipulate, to sabotage, okay, to try and get you off of the path that you have been divinely guided to take. 543. Look, Spirit said, true story. Okay. True story. 3 to 4 weeks, something is significant. So in 3 to 4 weeks, something is going to take place. There could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that has actually, they've burdened you in some type of way, or they've continuously burdened you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. But it's leading you to these 10 of Pentacles. Like all the lessons and everything that you've taken from them, or that all the experiences that you've had with this individual or due to this individual, it is crafting everything that you need, okay, or guiding or leading you straight into these 10 of Pentacles. We have perseverance. All right, you are persevering. What else do we have, Spirit? My spiny senses are going. I love it. And my spiny senses it's confirmation for me. Anything else? Thank you. Honesty. Queen of Swords. You speak truth. You could be a truth speaker. All right. Maybe you're on this journey of seeking the truth. You're willing to see the truth. You're willing to see things from a higher perspective. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's like you stepping into your communication skills. And that's why with this 3, the number 3, 303, 33, like you're mastering communication, a way of non-biased and non-judgmental communication, being able to master that. Hold on. All right. Spirit said you're mastering the art of honesty, integrity, okay? Living life with dignity. All right. That's what I'm hearing. And then we have perseverance and joy. 744, you're spiritually awakening, or you're about to, okay? Yeah. You're learning about spiritual structure, or you're about to. So a new level of content is what I'm hearing. When it comes to spirituality, when it comes to reflection and spiritual knowledge. You're about to learn something different, something new. Or this is what the energy is. That you are learning the ropes. Okay? But you're a truth speaker. And people don't like that. They don't want to hear the truth. And this is why they push back. We have the 6 of Swords. You're moving on. You're moving forward. And you're moving forward in this energy, or you're about to. Place it where it fits. You could already have moved on. And this is the energy you're in right now. Wow. Yeah, somebody tried to entrap. Do we have entrapment? Yeah, somebody tried to bind you. And there's judgment on this. All right? But we have the awakening. And you are awakening. Divinely, this is divinely orchestrated, divinely guided. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, then let's go into this last deck here. Somebody could be 31. Somebody can live on the east side of town, east side of the state, east side of the world, okay? But you could live on the east side somewhere. All right, spirit guides. What else do we have before we close out? Hold What else do we need to know, please? You could be seeing bunny rabbits, or maybe you feel like you've gone down a rabbit hole, okay, but for good reason. Yeah. See, we have this, you remind me of my mother. In this case, I despise you, low key. This is somebody that you could have in your energy. Bless me, confirmation. That does not have the greatest relationship with their mother. Either it's openly seen as that, or this is like deeply seated, deeply rooted, like disgust that they have for their mother. Confirmation. My spidey senses are going, wow. And it's like deeply seated. They don't acknowledge it, but they feel that way. They may not even come off speaking in that manner. And this is why it's like you're bringing balance to this feminine energy. You could be somebody that's very strong. Like your feminine energy could be very strong, okay? With this Queen of Swords energy. All right. And my nose is, yeah, confirmation. And maybe this individual, I'm hearing power struggle where, you know, being very independent and sure of oneself and can speak, very intellectual. And, you know, these individuals may think that that's a man's job, or you're just a know-it-all. Maybe they think that you're a know-it-all, and maybe that's how they feel about their own mother. Okay? Or maybe with this love energy. That's deep. Yeah, that is deep. All right, anything else, please? Yeah, it's 1:33 on the time right now. So this is like new beginnings, new opportunities. Okay. And then also self, and 33 with consciousness, Christ consciousness. You are wanting to expand your mind. You are wanting to be aware, step into the unknown that's going to expand your consciousness. All right. And there are a lot of, and that requires you to be accepting, willing, open to seeing the truth and being able to accept that, okay? Look, we got East that came out again. Or somebody could be 33, 34. Guys, look at this. 1212. 1244, Melchizedek. If you're seeing 1244, you could have Melchizedek as one of your guides, okay? Or you're a part of this priesthood, okay? No fun when the rabbit has the gun, huh? Somebody had a loss in the family. Hashtag never forgotten. My condolences. Or this could be the individual that has been, look, bunny rabbits, and then no fun when the rabbit has the gun. So, or this could be somebody that is in your family. Okay, well, I didn't mean to say that. But this could be somebody that's in your energy that could have lost somebody in their family. All right. Or maybe you've lost somebody in your family. I charge by the minute. Insightful sessions. Hashtag book. Hashtag let's talk it out. Zoom or call. Hashtag advice. If you feel like this is a service that you would like. I have not actually posted this on my website, but if it is something that you are interested in, email me. My email is in the description of this video, so you can email me and let me know if you are interested in an insightful session where we just talk it out. 36, somebody could be 36 or 37, and we could just talk. I do charge by the minute, but we can talk spiritual, okay? Whatever we need to get you in alignment or towards alignment. Somebody's initials could start with QRST. You're being guided to start that business. Some of you aren't paying attention to the signs. Hashtag book a personal reading. All right. You could be seeing 211. That may, if that resonates with you, or you're seeing 211, you're being guided and nudged to book a personal reading. There's something that you need to know. 10th commandment, thou shalt not covet anything that belongs to your neighbor. And I do feel like that's individuals that are like envious, low key, and jealous of your purpose, your path, your walk in this lifetime. And this is them. And they could be religious, but they're breaking their own laws, their own, okay? Yeah, somebody's 36. Somebody's 46. Something about summertime. Somebody could be born in the summertime. All right. Anything else before we close out? Hold on, guys. All right. So I just had this pop out. You are powerful. 456. Hashtag hone in. Hashtag make miracles. Okay. You are a miracle worker. Okay. You make miracles happen. Somebody's used to the Old Testament. While it's great to use as reference and resource, and you know, when it comes to origin of certain things, that's not the all there is, okay? That's only a part of it. And it's a part of it from other human beings, okay? All right. When are you going to invest in you? Hashtag the time is now. All right, it's time to invest in you. You need to tell these individuals to take you for what you are. Take me for what I am, who I was meant to be. And if you give a damn, take me, baby, or leave me. No way can I be what I'm not. But hey, don't you want your girl hot? Don't fight, don't lose your head. 'Cause every night, who's in your bed? Who's in your bed? Kiss Pookie. All right. So yeah, when are you going to invest in you? We're not worrying about, Spirit said December. Make it a goal. Okay? Make it a goal. But we're no longer entertaining individuals that do not accept you for who you are. If you decide to wake up one day, up and change the way you put yourself out there on display, bars, okay, then so be it. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say. 654. No matter what the people say, God is, wait, what? God will love you anyway. You are a star. Okay? I don't know. That's what it is. Okay? But for real, we have the soul's journey. So I'll pull out that deck and we got start that business again. Yeah. Somebody could be looking for a husband. Angel number 411. Somebody could be born in October. Somebody could be looking for a husband but don't need one. Okay? Like, I don't need a man. I want one. All right? So very self-sufficient energy here with that Queen of Pentacles energy. That could be you. Somebody could live on the south side and somebody could be a mother. All right. Somebody needs to add ginger to their diet. All right. Anything else before we tap into the soul's journey? Spirit guides. Anything else? Yeah, and the individuals, you're no longer entertaining individuals that do not accept you fully and completely for who you are. You know, individuals that prefer to wear a mask or show their ass, okay? It doesn't matter. Those, both of them, it's no, right, confirmation. It was a beep, beep. We're not taking that, all right? Broken wings. All right, so that's that. The Mother 2.0, hashtag get yours. It's a honey-based product that I make, that I made after I had my twins. And whenever I was having digestive issues, like I couldn't like keep food and like I just couldn't keep food in, okay? And then also this helped to, I guinea pigged on myself. I also experienced higher levels of energy, okay? My metabolism, like, started going, okay? And mind you, after I had my twins, that would make a total of 6 kids, okay? And so this drastically helped with weight loss. After about a month, going into a month and a half is when I really saw results, and I stuck with it. It wasn't something that I needed to continuously take until like when I started seeing these results, like my digestive system regulated, okay? And I haven't had those issues ever since I started this. And then once I started losing weight too, like it jump started my weight loss journey as well, like just to get my body in a more healthier way, okay? It jump started that for me. And then I've allowed a few other individuals to test this product to see how it worked for them. I got back great reviews from each one of them. I did post about it as well when I first started promoting this product, but then I stepped away from it for a while because I had other things that I had to prioritize. So, but if this is something that you're interested in or you want to know more about, just reach out, okay, and we could talk about it. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. That's the Most High. If you need me, call me. No matter, look, true. No matter where you are, no matter how far, just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. Yeah. All right. And then we have broken wings. Without broken wings, she carries her dreams. Man, you ought to see her fly. With a broken wing, she carries her dreams. All right, you might be hip to that song, but this is this is you, okay? You have these broken wings that you are mending. You're about to take flight. You're about to get your wings back, okay? For some of you, 2112. Look up that angel number. We got the insightful sessions again, so if you are interested, make sure you book. And then last, we have the natal chart reading. Some of you are needing to get in to the thick of it, okay, and get real deep when it comes to better understanding who you are, okay? Know who you are. And so you may be familiar with what this is. Maybe you already have your natal chart. Great, okay? There's ways to be able to study this to better get to know self. And a lot of you are on an like solo dolo, like we said at the beginning, mission of self-discovery, self-sculpting, self-mastery. And this is a great way to make sense of a lot of different things when it comes to self and how self operates, what to expect in the future too, especially when you're evolving. Things will make so much more sense to you. Now, if you're unsure of what a natal chart is or you don't know anything about it, I do offer this service, okay, for a natal chart reading, where I get you your natal chart and then I do a reading for you as well. All right. So if you're feeling guided, tap in. You will not be disappointed. You got to be willing to invest in you. When are you going to invest in you? And these different services that Spirit has placed on my desk today for this reading, those are ways that you can invest in you. All right. So if you feel guided, take heed to that calling. Take heed to that guidance, that nudge. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. I'm here for us, okay? All right, so we're going to close out with the soul's journey. See what Spirit wants us to know. You could be seeing 144 as well. 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's close out, Spirit. Thank you. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Ashe. Somebody 237. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I looked at the camera, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I love it. All right. Anything else, please? Discipline. And we had that. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This is what you're mastering. Some of you have mastered this, or this is what these are your part of your soul's journey. All right. To tap more into the energy of gratitude, to release the worry. We're leaving that behind us, and to be disciplined in doing so. All right. Being disciplined and accomplishing what you set out to achieve, to obtain. All right. Doubt. We're releasing doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. That's another thing, because, the old programming is, well, I need to see it to believe it, or, the need for control, or there's this power struggle, but it's only because doubt lingers. The fear of anything else other than what's already known, yeah, it's low vibrational energy that is negatively impactful. So releasing the need to know all the answers. All right. And denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And that's what we are here to do. We're here to wake up. We're here to evolve when it comes to awareness and level up, and just level up. I keep hearing Sierra, level up. Level up, level up, level up, okay? So this is you leveling up. You're releasing the doubt. You're releasing the worry. You're tapping into this gratitude energy, okay? The energy of gratitude. Being disciplined with remaining in this type of vibrational energy and continuously elevating, all right? Knowing that fear is always going to be there. It's going to be lingering around, because fear is what is the tactic. Okay, it's the tactic to get you to turn around and go back to where you're comfortable at, to get you to go back to what is familiar to you. But then that defeats the purpose of stepping onto this path and stepping into the unknown, where miracles take place, where growth and evolution takes place. So just know that's the oppositional's tactic, is to place fear in front of you. So when you can acknowledge that and be aware of that, you can then maneuver differently with that energy. Okay? Ashe. All right, guys. Well, that is it for this here general reading. If you are wanting further confirmation clarity, book for a personal reading. Okay? Or if you want to just check out the other services I have to offer, the link is in my bio. Again, on my website, I have all the services listed with description, just in case you don't know what to book for, if it's outside of what has already been given, suggested that you book for, all right? And pricing is there as well. And or if you were satisfied and you received confirmations and you want to pour back into me, feel free to send in donations. You can send payment donations, or you can gift me through my with my Amazon wish list, and that is located on my booking calendar in the description box. There's a list of ways you can send money donation, and then the link for my Amazon wish list is underneath that as well. So whatever, if you are interested in doing so, you feel inclined or guided to, I want to thank you in advance, truly. It definitely helps you pouring into me, and this is reciprocated energy, okay? And the more I pour into you and you pour into me, it just continues to flow. And then you're able to grow as well as I'm able to grow, okay? So I want to thank you in advance. But please, 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 if you have felt guided to book for any one of these services, know that it is for your highest good. Take action. Don't wait. Don't delay any longer, because you are ready for these shifts. You are ready for these changes, these activations, okay, and to move on to the next level. You're being divinely guided here, and it's clear. All right? 2828 angel number. Make sure you check out the angel numbers as well. Look into them. Any ones that stood out the most, or ones that you see after viewing these messages, those are confirmations for you. Okay? And then also look into them to see what else the divine is trying to relay. All right? But until next time, y'all, I love you so very much. Peace, love, and light.